Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper, coming to you from the backstage of the Garbage Man Piper studio, my garage. Sorry, I was looking down. I got things going on. I am smoking this was from Nick Piper. So I'm chooching some of that. What we're here to do is to take a plug out. So a week ago, Sunday, I should have videotaped me plugging it. I put about 2 quarts of the Garbage Can 2019. What that was just the leftover tobaccos from loading a pipe, samples that I didn't finish, samples that I didn't get out. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to move the camera down, and this is the first time I've ever pulled a plug. Yeah, I'm using a Noodle Press. So we'll see how this goes. This is pretty much aromatic free. There may be a little bit of aromatic in there, but just bear with me as I'm doing stuff. Not enough to really get any juices flowing out of this. I've been brewing this for, like I said, a week, and I've cranked it about every day. I've cranked it down, and I was listening to Simon. He had a guy saying that if you crank it so hard that you've got the juices coming out and everything, you may be losing some of the flavor. Just basically pressing the flavor out of it. Well, I felt like since I have very little aromatics, it's been in there a week. There's no juice anywhere. Maybe I just sealed it up good. But we're going to check this out. I just got done dating some tins because I'm moving probably 3/4 of my cellar into the house for the summer. And I'm pretty much leaving the stuff that I'm going to smoke through the summer and the samples and all that I'm smoking right now. I'm leaving it out. The bin I have up top, probably won't be able to see it, but that bin right there is my bin that I am using. Those are basically my blends. If you watched my TAD series, boy, I'm messing this up. If you watched my TAD series, part of that not buying more tobacco is smoking what was in my cellar that I had never tried before. All right, so let's do this thing. I'm gonna put a glove on, only because some of this tobacco may be going out to some fellas if I smoke it and it's good enough. But here's the press. I labeled it Garbage Can number 1, 4/14/19. So I'd remember what's in it. So my thought process behind this is probably going to come out more like a cake, like a crumble cake, than an actual plug. So I thought then I would just cut it up in discs and then continue to age it or keep it fresh in the food processor, which is right there. So let's get to this thing. Pairing it with Dr. Pepper. So I'm going to back this off a couple of turns, and I'm going to pull this end off. Now you can see the end has holes in it because it's a noodle press that's going to make spaghetti noodles. But I cut the top of one of the a tin, and I plugged those holes with it, and then I cut out some wax paper, which is what I'm going to try and do. This all on wax paper. That's pretty. So basically now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the plug out. So I'll put this down here so that you all can see that. And I'm just basically going to twist the plug out. Well, this is interesting. It looks like the metal sleeve is coming out with it. That was unexpected. I do not know what we're going to do at this point. So we'll just see how this works. I may have ruined a noodle press. Well, that's interesting. Wow. I may have really overcranked this thing. Well, that bad boy is not coming out. So this is going to be, there's what the other end of it looks like. Wow, that's interesting. Oh. Well, my hope was that that was going to just push right on out. So now I got to find me something to push that plug out. Dang, that plug is solid. All right, well, I guess we will stop it here. And I'll be cutting and pasting videos once I figure out how to get that out of there. Stay tuned. All right, well, I'm back. I got a lesson in using a noodle press. I don't know what I was thinking. I watched Simon, London Calling Simon, use his. Duh, I probably should have put it in a baggie or something. I ended up basically digging it out of the thing. The stuff looks amazing. I'll show it to you. I mean, it is a cake, and it looks good, man. So I'm looking forward to chooching some of that. Like I said, it's a little bit of everything. It smells amazing. Oh. I think we ought to try and light up a bowl. What do you think? It's not overly, it's not wet, you know, it actually feels very smokable. So let's just see what happens. I mean, there's everything in it. A lot of Kia, Orientals. You can taste the Perique. Interesting. Well, here's the takeaway, folks. Watch some of the other guys use a Noodle Press first that have been successful, like Tim, Simon. Do not just put it in the Noodle Press. I think Simon may have had it. Put it in a baggie or something. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, the bottom line is it did what I needed it to do. It compressed it, it mixed it, it combined all of the tobacco. I just basically ended up having to rub it out, per se, or dig it out. But smells delicious. That is smokable. Wow, there's some Perique in this mix. Big time. Let's shoot a filter in there. I'd call it a really nice vapor. With actually the lot of Kia, there's not enough in it, so it's in the back seat of the bus. I mean, it's got everything. Virginias, Burleys. Too cool. Well, there you go. You got a bunch of tobacco sitting around doing nothing. Put it to work, man. I have another experiment. I wanted to do this one first before I did this. I have a blend that I did early on last summer that has Sutliff coffee, Chatham Manor Burley, Oriental, a lot of Kia, and Perique. I'll be using this sparingly. And I'm going to try it again. I'll share with you guys as I'm loading it. This is more of a what not to do video. But hey, it's the fun of the hobby, man. You figure it out. Or you dig it out. Well, there you go. I pretty much just wanted to share that. You guys have a great Resurrection Sunday. Garbage Man Piper saying, sweet chicken, baby. You all be safe out there.